galing San Beda, galing ng San Beda.
Binabati namin kayo mula dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center para sa pagpapatuloy ng second round of elimination sa men's basketball tournament ng Season 94 ng NCAA. Alin Bulanadi at ang San Sebastian College Recoletos relax sa loob ng dugout pero napakaseryoso niyan pagdating sa hard court as they get set to take on Jerome Garcia and the rest of the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. These are two teams that are looking to get back to the winning column. Michael Calisan, fresh off an all-star game MVP performance, looks to lead the Golden Stags to victory today sa ating huling laban ng ating triple header ngayong Biyernes. It is EAC 2-7 in the team standings right now. San Sebastian 1-9. Ang lahat ng ito ay napapanood ng live sa SND, sa Liga, the Filipino channel, sports.abs-cbn.com, and of course, we are inviting everybody to check out the action on YouTube and subscribe to our account ABS-CBN Sports. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako si Anton Rojas, working once again with former Ateneo Lady Eagle and national team member Danica Jose. Danica, it's great to be back working with you.
Thank you, Anton. This is really gonna be an exciting game, for sure.
Because of what happened nung unang naglaban itong EAC at San Sebastian, and you told me this before we went on air, hindi naglaro si RK Ilagan in that first round matchup. So let's see what's gonna happen here in round 2.
Especially during their first meeting, it was a really tight game. 77-79 during the overtime. Partida pa, hindi pa naglaro si RK Ilagan doon. That's why this game is really unpredictable. It can be anyone's ball game down to the line.
And it's very important for both these teams to pick up a win dahil nakikita natin they're at the bottom half of the team standings.
Yes, looking at the standings, Anton, the EAC Generals are at 2-7. Pero despite this standing during the first round, it's very critical that everyone should know they are the #1 rebounding team in the NCAA with averaging 52 rebounds per game. And with that, they're able to translate to second chance points. They're also #1 in that department. Yun nga lang, they're not able to translate it on the offensive end because they are last when it comes to perimeter points. And I think that's something that they should work on this coming second round.
We're looking at some of the key members from both teams. Nakita natin si Hamado Lamino. We know he's a double-double threat every time he steps on the floor. Para sa Generals, syempre, Alin Bulanadi, he never saw a shot he did not like. Titira ng titira yan. He's got the green light mula kay Coach Egay Macaraya. Pero sa first round meeting ng dalawang koponan, of course, Michael Calisan, pumorma yan para sa San Sebastian. 23 points, pero nagpakilala ang rookie ng EAC na tubong Isabela na si JP Maguliano. Everybody was asking, saan ang galing to? As he scored 30 points in that game.
Yes, it was a Cinderella run for JP Maguliano. He was just averaging 2.3 points per game during the first 3 games of the first round. Pero he scored 30 points and got 17 rebounds during their game, which helped a lot for EAC Generals.
Yan ang kagandahan ng mga bagong players, mga rookies. Wala pang scouting report sa kanila eh. So they have every opportunity to explode once given that chance by their coach. Pero ngayon, na-scout na itong si JP Maguliano. Tignan natin kung paano siya mag-a-adjust kontra sa San Sebastian dito sa kanilang second round meeting. Now, Danica, you were able to watch EAC in the first round. Ano yung mga nakita mong bagay na maganda mula dito sa kupunan ni Coach Ariel Sison?
You know, for the EAC Generals, like what I mentioned, no, they're really reliant on their defense. Kaya you know that this team is really scrappy. They're really gonna grab those rebounds. At talaga sigurado, they're gonna rely heavily on their big man na si Hamado Lamino na sigurado will be dominant and he'll make his presence felt inside the paint.
Especially, kailangan na kailangan siya dito because there is no true center that can really match up against Hamado Lamino mula sa San Sebastian. But of course, yung mga players ni Coach Egay Macaraya will make sure that they gang up on this big man na si Hamado Lamino. Nabanggit nga natin kanina, he is fresh off an all-star MVP performance, one of the premier power forwards ng ating liga. Michael Calisan ang pambato ng Santa Rita, Pampanga. this is his final playing year in the NCAA, Danica. How big do you think of a deal is it for Michael Calisan that he has now added NCAA All-Star MVP to his basketball resume?
Well, you know, Anton, more than being the leading scorer of the team, he will surely display leadership na talagang alam niya na that's his role in the team. And surely, for this game, dadalhin niya to a win ang San Sebastian.
Karamihan sa mga players na nakausap ko when I asked them about what to expect in the second round, lagi nila sinasabi, second round, dito magkakaalaman, double effort ang kanilang ipapakita. Kaya tayo rin, double duty. I'm doing my second straight game at balita ko, ang ating mga kasama ngayon at courtside is also doing her second game today. Roxanne, where are you at?
Hi Anton and Danica, happy Friday to you guys. Kasama ko ngayon ang mga estudyante mula sa EAC, mga senior high school students na mag-share ng good vibes today. Kaya Justin, sampulan mo nga si Anton at si Danica.
Bego Generals, let's shout and yell for EAC!
Ayan. Kaya mga pamilya, kung kayo rin, may shoutout kayo sa mga favorite players ninyo, sa teams ninyo, at sa community na gusto nyo supportahan, gamitin nyo lang ang hashtag NCAA Season 94 at hashtag Galing NCAA. And if you're leaving your school, your house, you can still join the fun dito sa San Juan Arena. You can just go to YouTube/ABS-CBN Sports para mag-live stream at syempre, the #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. Anton?
Thank you very much, Roxanne, and we will talk to you again in a bit. And when Danica and I come back, we shall check out this matchup sa pagitan ng EAC at ng San Sebastian. Let's turn it over right now to our Coliseum Barker. This is Season 94 of the NCAA.
Reds Gonzalez, point guard. Jerome Garcia, shooting guard. JP Maguliano, forward. Gigi Bautista, forward. Amadou Lamino, center.
Michael Ares, point guard. Kenneth Villapando, forward.
JM Calma, center. Michael Calisan, forward.
Alin Bulanadi, shooting guard.
At dahil second round na nga ng eliminations dito sa men's basketball tournament, panibagong mga sorpresa ang ating nakikita mula sa ating mga coaches. JP Maguliano, who started 4 out of 8 games in the first round, is starting para dito kay Coach Ariel Season. Alam naman niya what he did against San Sebastian in the first round. That's why he's giving him an early start. Dito naman sa kupunan ni Coach Egay Macaraya, the tandem of Michael Calisan and Alin Bulanadi always
79.
will get the early start para kay Coach Egay. As we see our officials here, Jovet Openya, Michael De Guzman, and Angel Seduco. Now, JM Calma has been playing undersized center, Danica, throughout the entire season. How hard is it to be an undersized center? We have a lot of that, especially here in the NCAA.
Yes, you know, kung ganun lang yung scenario, they're gonna expect a lot of scoring output coming from their guards, meaning they're gonna have to push the ball, they're gonna have to put an extra effort in boxing out, lalo na Amadou Lamino is very dominant inside the paint.
Pero nakita mo, maski na undersized, itong si Jem Calma, tinalo niya si Amadou Lamino sa jump ball. At parang nagulat si Amadou kasi biglang inangat ng referee yung bola.
Sometimes it's not always about the height, pero the timing sa pagtalon. Pag na-tsempohan niya talaga.
And Are tried to steal it from Gonzalez. Maguliano gets the ball to Juju Bautista. Balik ang bola kay JP Maguliano. Floater from the free throw line. Wow. Iba yung laro niya eh. Floater from the free throw line to start things off. Michael Calisan against Maguliano. Juju Bautista tumatakbo. Juju Bautista binigay kay Gonzalez.
See, they have really good spacing at talagang mabilis yung ball movement nila at the start of the first quarter.
It's a fast start for both teams. Are defended by Gonzalez. Calisan against Maguliano. Calisan to Calma over Hamadu Laminu. And Jerome Garcia comes up with the rebound. Binigay dito kay Bautista. Bautista blocked by Bulanadi. Pero grabe tumakbo itong mga generals natin. Are. Bulanadi. Bulanadi binigay kay Michael Calisan. Calisan, the All-Star Game MVP. One-legged fadeaway.
If you can recall, for the EAC Generals, they're the last in perimeter points during the first round. Kaya ngayon, I think they're trying to adjust for the second round by having more fast breaks and getting those second chance points.
Coach Egay Macaraya, multi-titled coach, especially during his time with the CEU Scorpions. Maguliano, hinahanap si Hamadu Laminu. Villapando, naagawan. Here comes Gonzalez. Gonzalez kontra Bulanadi. Binigay kay Garcia, kinaliwa pa. And Bautista tries to steal it away, but he touches that basketball last.
Would have been an easy two, but opted to look for the second pass for the shot.
Are getting the instructions from Coach Egay. Kalisaan. Bigay kay Villapando. Villapando shooting over Garcia, and Maguliano comes up with the rebound. Garcia umikot. Pinasa kay Hamadu Laminu, and it took 3 guys to try to stop Hamadu.
It should be the case. They really have to collapse on Hamadu Laminu, lalo na just as long na ma-disrupt niya yung shot on the inside. They've done the job already.
Actually, 4 pala eh.
4 pala sila. 4 guys to stop 1 big man.
Hamadu Laminu missing on the first free throw. Look at his numbers, Danica. Grabe, almost a double-double.
15 points per game, 9.9 rebounds a game. Showing dominant force. And plays a significant role for the EAC Generals. And I think it's something that the EAC Generals have been capitalizing on ever since the first round. They're looking for their big guy. Everyone is reacting to his post-action movement. So talagang you see they have fluid offense.
Na matatandaan nung August 3, yun yung unang panalo ng EAC this season. That really started everything, an overtime win, and they won their game against Mapua right after that. But since that win against Mapua last August 10, hindi pa sila nananalo, so it's 3 straight losses for EAC. Eto namang San Sebastian lost their last 2 games, so uhaw na uhaw sa panalo ang mga kupunan ni Coach Ariel Sison at ni Coach Egay Macaraya.
And for sure for the San Sebastian Stags, no, they're hoping to turn things around for the second round, especially with all the factors that they had to consider during the first round. For sure, ang mindset nila dito is to get their first win and to start fresh.
Gonzalez, Bautista, Hamadu Laminu. Hamadu Laminu called for traveling. Well, Sumoda, Danica has the heft. Tsaka yung lapat niya eh. He can bother itong si Hamadu Laminu.
Yes, of course. Kita-kita nga na bago pa siya tumira, natutulak na siya sa labas, which gives him not in a good position to score. The more that you push him outside the paint, the better it is for them.
Masyadong malakas yung tira ni Isidro. Here come the Generals. Bautista on the drive. And that's a foul. As several white shirts were racing for that basketball.
Foul number 13, Jericho Isidro. That is first. Team foul number 3 for the Golden Stags. 14 on the shot clock.
Hamadu Laminu shooting over Sumoda. Shot was a little bit short. Here come the Stags. Michael Are. Kalisan, pumoposte. Drives baseline. What a sidestep by Calisaan. Napitawan ng ang bola.
See how aggressive Michael Calisaan is.
Triple mula sa kanto, Jerome Garcia. And we have a timeout called by Coach Egay Macaraya. 8-2 ang ating talaan. Pabor sa EAC. Magbabalik po ang Season 94 ng NCAA.
Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa NCAA Season 94. Alam niyo mga kapamilya, kung meron pang pinagdadasalang lahat ng coaches natin bago magsimula ang training at ang game, ayan ay wala sanang player na ma-injure or magkasakit. Pero some things are really out of their control at kay Coach Ariel Season, hindi lang isa kundi dalawang player ang missing sa hardcourt niya ngayon. Wala si Ralph Robin dahil nagkaroon siya ng ACL injury noong training nila. Wala rin si Renzo Tampok na nagkaroon ng 10 points sa last game nila. Pero on a positive note, papasok naman daw at magiging active for today si Dan Corilla. Gusto man nilang ulitin ang panalo nila sa last game against the Stags. Ang ayaw nilang maulit ay ang overtime at ang kanilang struggle sa simula ng game. Kaya antayan natin, Anton, kung papasa ba sila sa test ni Coach Ariel Season for a strong start. Anton and Danica?
Alam mo, Roxanne, kanina nakita ko si Coach Ariel Season wearing that long sleeve polo of his, and I was wondering if he was dressed today as a coach or as a dean. And it looks like he's dressed as a dean, but I thought he was going to change into a coach's attire. Usually kasi suot niya yung ano, diba, yung EAC collared shirt.
Main game.
Coach Ariel Season, of course, before becoming a coach, he was a dean. Teacher turned dean. At nagsimula ang kanyang coaching career when he coached the Employees League of EAC as Hamadu Laminu missing from close range. Maguliano, binigay kay Garcia. Garcia on the drive, and Garcia was fouled.
If you can remember, si Coach Ariel, during one of his interviews during the first round, sabi niya pag natalo sila sa game against the Stags, he was gonna resign. But then, tables upturned and nag-iba yung ihip ng hangin, bigla sila nanalo during the overtime, which gave him more reason to stay.
Did he really say that?
It was one of his interviews.
Grabe siguro yung impact sa mga players na yun. Because Coach Ariel, kilalang kilala yan sa EAC community. Before he moved up to the collegiate ranks, he was actually coaching in the juniors division for 4 years. So talagang
He has the experience.
he's a guy who is a fixture in the EAC community. Capopres. Binigay dito kay Sumoda. De la Cruz against Cadwa. Capopres with a fake. Capopres was fouled.
The EAC Generals are really collapsing inside the paint because they know all of their guards, especially Michael Calisaan, are taking it strong inside. Kaya sinisikipan nila inside the paint.
De Soyo shoots over Garcia. And De La Cruz blocked by Hamadu Laminu.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Yan ang sinasabi natin. He's a terror in the paint, Hamadu Laminu.
Offensively and defensively.
Capopres shooting from the outside, masyadong malakas. Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa panig ng San Sebastian.
8 seconds to
RK
shoot.
Ilagan, I'm sure he's very anxious to get back on the floor para sa kanyang kupunan. Sumoda. Hamadu Laminu throws a lead pass to Cadwa. Cadwa spinning baseline. Jay Gars mula sa kanto, pumapak sa sideline.
You mentioned RK Ilagan. For the second round, he scored during Lyceum 13 points with 3 assists. So for sure in this game, he will produce them.
You know what? I don't think he stepped on the sideline based on that that replay right there.
And on that angle, parang hindi siya outside.
Kasi nakaangat yung heel niya eh.
Oo.
But EAC's got a cushion right now, Danica. They're up 10-4. It's a slow start for the Golden Stags. At eto, tinawag na ni Coach Egay Macaraya si RK Ilagan, about to send him in. And Desoyo forcing a turnover here. Great effort.
Coming in for Jericho Isidro.
And here he is, the sharpshooter, RK Ilagan.
The EAC Generals are very scrappy. Start pa lang. Really smothering with the defense already.
Desoyo. Nothing there on that shot para kay De La Cruz. And Corilla, who's back in the fold today para sa EAC, getting into Cadwa. Garcia is able to score.
Garcia.
EAC starting out red hot dito sa ating laban.
Holding foul number 11, JP Maguliano.
All right, let's take a look at this last play right here. Cadwa finding Jerome Garcia with this beautiful bank shot. Huling-huli sa ating Vivo X21. Perfect shot.
Jerome Garcia has been a very aggressive player ever since the first round. He's been known for those hard and strong drives.
Captain Jeric Diego is now in the game para sa EAC. Garcia, Diego, and Bautista participated in the All-Star game last Friday. Capobres on the drive. Amado Lamino is on the floor.
Timeout EAC champion.
He's a little bit shaken up, itong si Hamadu Lamino. But we have a timeout. We'll take a break. EAC leads San Sebastian 12-4. Hamadu Lamino shaking his head. But it looks like he's going to just tighten yung kanyang kaliwang sapatos as we take a look at his numbers from the first round.
From the first round, he has 15 points and 10 rebounds during the first round. With that average, you really know that he's the go-to guy of the EAC Generals.
Ilagan, nakita si Kalisaan. Puntos para sa San Sebastian.
It was a good baseline play from the San Sebastian Stags.
Kalisan susubukang kompletuhin ang 3-point play. Pero papunta sa kanan yung kanyang tira. Balik ang bola dito sa EAC. Jerome Garcia for 3. And De La Cruz tapping that ball out.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Mananatili ang bola dito sa EAC. Garcia, nakita si Diego sa loob. Here's a spin. And Bugarin losing control. RK Ilagan. Ilagan, binigay kay Capobres. Top of the key 3, in and down. And Cadwa comes up with the rebound. Here comes Cadwa using his speed. Diego, binigay kay Garcia. Napitawan ni Garcia ang bola. And Garcia deflecting that pass by Ilagan.
No, Anton, for the EAC Generals, it's something that they need to work on for the second round. Let's be reminded, no first round, they're averaging 23 turnovers a game. So kahit anong ganda ng rebounds or second chance points mo, if you can't translate it on the offensive end, sayang din.
At sa wakas, nakuha ng San Sebastian ang kanilang ika-4 na field goal It's been a tough shooting afternoon para sa kubunan ni Coach Egay Macaraya. Look how hard Capobres had to work just to get this shot off.
For the EAC Generals, what they've been doing well during the start of the quarter is they're really smothering and containing their man. Kaya hirap na hirap yung Stags gumawa and mag-create ng shot for them. Either they force an outside shot or talagang pilit yung tira nila, hence they just fish for the foul.
Neri, under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Neri with a fadeaway. And here comes Michael Calisan. Calisan, nabitawan ang bola. De Soyo recovers it. De La Cruz is fouled by Garcia. What a sequence.
That's a good look. And that's a good thing. That's the one other thing that's going good for the San Sebastian Stags is that they have quick ball movement. And of the ball movement, talagang lahat gumagalaw, lahat nagre-react dun sa ball.
Arjan De La Cruz hinahanap ang kanyang unang puntos dito sa ating laban and he gets it via the free throw line. Napako, Danica ang EAC dito sa labing dalawa. At nagbabalik sa ating laro si JP Maguliano, 19-year-old from Isabela, who had that surprising 30-point outburst in their game against San Sebastian in the first round.
And for San Sebastian Stags, they'll take advantage na wala si Hamado Lamino inside.
Maguliano, linabas ang bola. Corner 3. It is short for Mendoza. Balik ang bola kay RK Ilagan ng San Sebastian. Entra ang Golden Stags. De La Cruz, umiikot. Pinasa ang bola. Bola napunta sa labas. Capobres, top of the key 3. And the ball is loose and it will end up in the hands of Corilla. Neri gets it. Neri, ginamit ang screen ni Hamado Lamino. Look at that screen and roll.
Perfect pick and roll action from the EAC Generals looking for Hamado Lamino for that easy 2.
Pinagpaklak niya yung kanyang paa. Okay na siya ulit. What a spin by RK. RK with the floater.
Strong drive by RK Ilagan. You'll know for the San Sebastian Stags, their output will heavily rely on the guards.
Oh, run and gun talagang style of play nitong kupunan ni Coach Egay Macaraya.
RK Ilagan really wants to contribute and produce for today's game. That strong drive.
So another guard comes in, Ian Valdez. Magpapahinga muna si Alex De Soyo. Neri looks up at the clock. Approaching the final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Hamado Lamino kontra Calisaan. Maguliano, hinahanap pa rin si Hamado Lamino. And Lamino just bothered by the pesky defense of Michael Calisaan. Hindi na siya nakakuha ng magandang pwesto. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Lumamang ng 8 ang EAC. The score was 12-4. At biglang nabuhay ang San Sebastian with their run and gun offense. Pero ano muna dito sa EAC ay si Jerome Garcia with 7 points. Alvin Capobres, this was just the 4th field goal of the game para sa Golden Stags. And of course, that pick and roll play ending up with a Hamado Lamino basket. 14-12 ang ating talaan pabor sa EAC. Magbabalik po tayo para sa second quarter dito sa Season 94 ng NCAA.